In today's tree talk, I have chosen a very sacred tree of Himalayas. The sacred sanctity is as important and significant as we have white chandan in South India. Mostly we use the wood of chandan, central album, in temples and various rituals. But in the mountains, where chandan obviously is not found, we have rosaceae tree, which is called as wild Himalayan cherry, that is Prunus serracitus. Earlier the tree was identified as Prunus padam because in Sanskrit it is called as padam, and from the Sanskrit word padam the botanical name was Prunus padam. Presently this is called Prunus serracitus. In Sanskrit, apart from padam, it is also named as charu because it has the beauty of flowers and flowering in the autumn season when all around leafless trees are standing and they have no flowers. So that is the time when it provides all elegance and beauty and color to the mountains. So charu is another name in Sanskrit. This is also known as a padama kast. Kast means wood. Wood is as important and significant as Padmanabh. Padmanabh is another name of Vishnu. So how sacred sanctity outlook about the wood of this particular tree. The wood is aromatic as also we find in case of Devdar or Chandan, central album. We have the aromatic woods. And this prunus stands out as compared to many other prunuses. We don't have that aromatic wood, but in this Prunus serracitus we find aromatic wood. So it is used in various rituals, in marriages, in Yagyopavit ceremony, in various sacrificial rituals since Vedic times. So this is very important Vedic religious sacred tree. Sacred for the people, especially those communities who are residing in the mountains. Tree grows from 4,000 feet to 6,000 feet high mountains. So it is found in Mussoorie, in Nainital, Garhwal, Kumaon, Himachal Pradesh, and also in Jammu. In Jammu, usually with this tree is found at Loa Imlar, Bani area. Chinani Kadiyan in Chinani Tehsil, Udhampur district. We also find this tree in Koradi, Dudu Basantgarh, in Ramnagar Tehsil. This tree is also found in Daral, Rajouri. And some of these trees also stand introduced in the squashed campus Kashmir. The tree produces flowers, pinkish flowers, and flower size is about 2 to 2.5 centimeters. In case of Prunus adu, the flower size is less, hardly 1 centimeter or maybe 1.5 centimeter, but its flower is large. The fruit is exactly like cherry. It is red and it is edible. It is tasty, it is edible as we eat cherry. So it's also named as wild cherry. It has a stalk. The fruit has a stalk. In case of Prunus, Adu, peach, we don't have the stalk of the flower. So pedicel is missing or it is insignificant. But in this case, we have well developed cylinder stalk as we have in cherries. In cherry fruit also we have a cylinder stalk which gives support to the fruit. So this particular tree has the leaves which are ovate lanceolate basically, and they are used even for green dye, green color. by the locals. Its leaves, they appear not in spring but in autumn. First, the tree is without any leaf, especially in the Paush month. Somewhere in October, November, leaves are shed, and at that time the new flowers blossoms, and whole tree gets clothed with pinkish attire. So that attracts honeybees. Honeybees don't find flowers in autumn. Then it proves a boon for the honeybees. So it is very useful in apiary, and particular honey collected from its flowers, nectar and pollen rich flowers, when visited by bees, particular kind of honey is known as Kartik honey, which is considered of a superior quality and more medicinal. Bark of this tree, if we look at, this is in circular horizontal circles, strips. It exfoliates in circular strips, as we find even in case of birch, Bhojpatra. So this is not a longitudinal strips when it exfoliates, but it is a ringed form, a ringed bark. And because of this, the Dogra communities, Dogra people in the Ramnagar area has given it another name, Bataran. Aran is the name of the peach tree, Prunus persica. Peach tree is known as Aran in Dogri. So this is like Aran, very near to Aran, but its bark is ringed. So ringed is called as Batoidi, Battidi, Batti hui Aran, Bataran. The name has been given to Padmakast, Charu. In Darhal area, Rajouri, this is called as Banaravadi. This tree develops through suckers also, and its seeds are highly medicinal. They are used, especially the kernels, they are used for the treatment of kidney stones. Fruit is very useful for stomach troubles and highly nutritional. Its bark decoction is recommended by the Vaidya Hakims for the protection of the pregnancy. So to stop abortion, it is anti-abortifacient. That is another character provided to this tree parts in Ayurveda. So its wood, being aromatic, is also used for making various religious ceremony tools or handles. It is leaves are hung on the main entrance where the marriage ceremony is being performed. It is auspicious, as we use the leaves of mango in the plains in these mountains, Kumaungudwal. Leaves of Padmaka, they are hung on the main door entrance. Its leaves are also decorated on the Ved where the marriage is performed. Its wood sticks are very popular in the Garhwal, Kumaon area. People use its walking sticks. That is auspicious, and that is very give a positive energy. So this wood, small twigs, whole tree is sacred, so tree is not cut, but smaller branches are taken out, and they are used to make the sticks for beating or for playing the musical instruments, especially the instruments which are used in the religious functions and processions. So for that purpose, for beating the drum or other percussion instruments, its wood stick is used. So this particular tree, which has the Vedic sacred connectivity, which is unique and autumn flowering, when no other flowers are available, this flowers, this which is useful for honey bees in the apiary business, and it produces the medicinal honey. Tree is on the decline. In Uttarakhand, Forest Department has started its nurseries, and they are trying to propagate it. Similar efforts need to be undertaken by Forest Department in Jammu and Kashmir also to collect seeds to produce mass scale saplings, and they need to be distributed and put in our plantation programs. As the plantation program is very near, and this is the time Pajja's fruits seeds are ready. This is the time to harvest those seeds, and after 2 months in July, when the monsoon reaches, that is the time to plant Pajja, Padmaka, Prunus serracitus.